Alright. We are ready to go. So, Moon playing Night Elf, of course, against TH playing humans. And Moon is choosing the more flashy hero, the one we prefer to see. It is the Warden. On the other side, we have the Archmage. And what is this base build? I've never seen a base build like this. 2 farms here. Altar. With a big entrance into the main. You can wall it off with a farm, though. Very unusual. Warden starts off with a circlet. That's nice, hoping for the mantle, despite not being an intelligence hero. It's a Slippers, also nice. Instant expansion here from TH. Losing 1 militia. Wisp did scout this and did detonate, not onto both water elementals. That would be very painful. Water elemental here tanking up the enforcers. 15% evasion, by the way. Did you guys know that? So it's like level 1.5 Demon Hunter evasion. And the Warden's coming in for the harass. She's holding on to her skill points. Hasn't invested 1 yet. So how much can... Why didn't you just walk around? Walk around, Shadow Strike that guy, hit this guy twice. That's 2 dead peasants. But he would just... Oh shit, there's footies here. Let's get the fuck out. Maybe he's waiting for the mercs. As the Shadow Priest has been purchased. What do we have here? Ancient of War, Hunter's Hall, I mean. Is it going to be a tier 1 aggressive siege? Not yet by the looks of it, but 2 wisps moving over here. Another merc camp pull, and this could be a lot of pressure. The berserkers are going to be available very soon. Are they available already? Turn up the game sound? Okay, 1 moment. Alright, berserker available. Is he going to get both? Only berserker, no Shadow Priest, but still. This is pretty scary. Yep, there's a Shadow Priest. A little late, I guess. Oh my god, he has 2 Shadow Priests and 2 berserkers. This is absolute madness. Heavy commitment to the early game. Boots of speed on the AM, of course, so he can't get focus fired too easily. The Warden, surprisingly, still using the SS on him. I don't like that at all, especially since he has a good answer to the Archmage. With the 2 Shadow Priests. And here we go, it's moving towards the expo. No tower up yet. What's it looking like in the main? Tier 1 only, of course. He does have the resources for the tier 2 tech right now. But only right now. Footies here are taking so much damage, they need defend. AM finds a nice kill. Where's the Warden? She's like wasting so much time just walking around doing nothing. This Warden play doesn't feel to be super crisp. We have seen better from Foggy very recently and from Lalite in the past. Could have started off with more peasant kills, could have still gotten the mercenaries, could have had the Warden. And again she goes for the AM. There's no way she's killing this Archmage here. She only has 1 Shadow Strike left. Why? It's, I guess it forces him low HP. He doesn't have Shadow Priest, so there is some value to it. It's gonna be a long time before there's a Zeppelin still. But I don't like this. He could have picked off so many footies. Oh, nice water elemental block, my boy. Not quite nice enough, however. Telestaff will have to be the purchase here. Dust as well. The Warden is way in the south, so he should be safe wherever he goes. And he goes to the shop. Tier 2 halfway done. Counter Expo coming up. Ancient of War in position here to creep. Of course, no tech here in sight for the human. He was calling militia and stuff, I guess. So, it looked like a heavy commitment to pressure, to aggression. But in the end, it's a counter expansion transition, so I think it's fine that he didn't achieve too much yet. Not lucky enough for the Tome of Experience, but it will be good enough for level 3. Of course, Terranas, one of the greatest maps for Night Elves in general. Against human, maybe not so much, but still really good. And that's all because of the tier, of the level 3, easy level 3. Gets the Rune Bracers, can be very nice later on against an MK. And the Archmage here finds some space to creep, finally. Expo, still gonna take a while. Usually, we know TH and Infi to be scouting with footies around the map, Telestaff, cancel those expansions, but this one doesn't seem to be getting cancelled. There's still some time. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do this. However, a lot of the footies still alive. Once again, TH and Infi, the masters of making maximum use of those tier 1 units. The Warden, though, is progressing pretty quickly. This will be level 4, or at least almost level 4 for her, for this camp. Hunter's Hall coming a little late. Oh, he's going for a Panda early, so he's expecting tanks here, I guess. Which we have seen as a counter to the Warden a lot in the past. Romantic versus Foggy, their crazy games come to mind at GCS. Exactly level 4. By the way, still holding on to 2 skill points, and yeah, there's a Panda. So he definitely assumes this is going to be tanks, otherwise the Panda wouldn't really be necessary. Alright, Sentry Ward placed, he's moving in. He would love to get this 3 kill, but there's no way. There's way too much army force here. For Moon, does he have Defend? With Defend he can be pretty obnoxious. Here's still tier 1! He just got the Shredder. Oh my god, this tech is so late. Tanks are gonna be so ridiculously late. Breath of Fire, good damage. I imagine there's a heal scroll here somewhere. There's the AM. There it is, heal scroll used. And there is defense, so he's gonna keep him busy at least a little bit. But there's double AoE. There's Fan of Knives and Breath. Warden didn't have to go to the blink early. Breath again. But the Moon Juice is looking pretty dire. It has just turned night, so he really needs bears soon. There are lures coming up, but he's of course gonna go Dryads first. Fan again. There's a Panda. He's chasing a couple of footies here. Gonna get 1 kill at least. And once again, these footmen, in the hands of TH and Infi, they do way more than they usually seem to be able to. Warden now, barely any mana left, but also only 2 footies left, so will be able to retain most of his army. As this was happening, the expansion has been getting entangled. But yeah, this tech seems to be the biggest issue. Is it just me? It is pretty late, right? I wonder why. More kills, more experience for the Warden. Somehow she finds her way to a quick level 4.5. And of course we all know, upon level 5, the fun starts. Panda would love to go creeping now. That's not too easy though. Because Ancient of War... Where's the Ancient of War? There it is. Far away from any meaningful creep camps. But he could take these little green ones. With the Mercs and Dryads. That should be doable with only the Panda.
A town is under siege.
Oh, good Wisp Scout here, by the way. And of course we saw the Ancient of Wind here earlier. Standard play, going for that early on tier 2 to have an answer to the pesky Zeppelin harass. And despite Moon's early aggression not having worked out too well, if we think back on the early game, this is looking really good for him, isn't it? And I think it mostly comes down to this tech timing. It's just so late, for whatever reason, I can't tell you. Don't know why. And there's the Hippo, the Zeppelin's already low, the Mercenaries had done damage to it before. Oh shit, don't die above the trees, buddy! He's not going to. Is he buying a new one? Seems like that's a waste of money. But I guess wasting money is okay. What he needs is time. Time for tier 3, time for workshops, time for tanks. A game I know we're all looking forward to. Oh shit, he killed it with an Zapper actually. It's level 4 for him. And that's the Zeppelin again. But the Hippo is still alive. He doesn't have enough damage here to take it out. So yeah, this is just some more time bought. And more experience for the Warden as well, by the way. Water Elemental in the back. Juicy, juicy XP. Does he have the overview to kill it? He does! And this one as well. Pretty good play by Moon. I was a little afraid when I saw him in the early. I was like, you're not making the greatest use of the Warden. But he is moving on to a very, very solid mid-game. Nature's Blessing is coming already. Of course, Moon... He may be the Night Elf who has played against this tank lane the most in all of Warcraft history. Throughout, yeah, the years and years he's been playing. This is not a new strategy, guys. This has been around for a long time. And something that this strategy requires, at some point at least, is a third base for the human. And I feel this is usually what it's all about. The Night Elf needs to survive against the tanks and needs to keep the human from 3 bases ideally, or if he allows the third base, needs to get a third base of his own. But the Warden being so damn strong already, almost level 5, I could see him just never giving TH the opportunity for third base. Alright, AM in the main again. What's he gonna do? Zappers once more, perhaps? Quick pause. Yeah, I don't see the AM doing too much here. Taking out the Shredder is nice, because he's also pretty good defense against tanks. Lumber-wise, Moon, as we can see here, is sitting pretty. How much gold does TH have? A decent bank. It's so unusual, by the way, to have to pay attention to your camera movement, because usually I'm really twitchy and I'm all over the place. But I know that's not very good for the viewer experience, so I'm trying to have a decent camera movement. I know my camera work is way worse than Neo's, but I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. Is there a delay on stream? No. Have you missed some games today? No, this is the very first one. The first map in the first series. I like this new commentary, dude. Bro, I've been here the last 4 years. I'm not new. Just use auto cam. Oh shit, yeah, do we want to do that? Auto camera? We're gonna do that later. If we have an orc mirror, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, Chaco uses auto cam, doesn't he? Streichholzschächtelchen. That's a matchbox. How destroyed are you from last night? Not at all, man. I wasn't drinking at all. Good morning from Canada. Good morning to you, sir. I'd love to go to Canada. In the summer, though. I don't want to freeze to death. Just to see if the people are as nice as we're being told they are. And I hope they are. Would be really cool. Is it level 5 for the Warden? It's pretty close. How much experience is it again? Like 48? Oh shit, it is precisely level 5. Now I think the experience for Water Elemental is 42, 58, and then level 3 even more. Like, I'm not 100% though. So Panda's level 3, Warden's level 5. Dude, Moon looks to be in great shape this game. Paladin second. Say what? Mortar teams, by the way. No tanks. So he's going for a straight up army. Straight up army against strong Warden and strong Panda. That is brave. Very brave, my friend. She has reskilled Blink, Fan of Knives. We have seen this before. The poor humans. What Lolite brought into the meta back in 2015. And still has not seen a complete counter. Oh no! Ooh, no, these are expensive. No, you don't want to lose these. Ah, shit. Where's the Paladin? Where's the healer? The raid party is in trouble because the healer's missing. Oh, goddamn. Oh, it's a massacre, guys. Suddenly this one's 5.5? Oh, Jesus. And TH must be getting frustrated. This Warden. Again. And look at this. New base. So what could he have done better against this? Usually the best way I saw played against Warden is aggressively. When she's low level, when she doesn't have tier 3, when she's not level 5, most importantly. And when there's not a level 3 Panda either. Honestly, this is looking horrible for TH. He has to take a convincing trade here, a massive win. But I don't think he killed a unit so far. GG, holy crap! Moon just Smacked them to bits in that game. I was worried that Moon perhaps wasn't gonna be in good enough shape to hang with TH, but boy was I wrong. The Warden just had free reign of that game. She could do whatever she wanted. To be fair though, that is a pretty good Warden map. The second best after Twisted, probably. Twisted has most likely been vetoed by TH. That will be the norm. Both players have 2 vetoes. We are in the best of 3. And we have a map pool of 7. So I imagine TH vetoed Twisted. And AI. Probably. And then Lolite vetoing Turtle Rock. And... Turtle Rock's the only bad one, right? Echo's okay. LR is okay. LR might be a little rough. Counter expanding can be pretty hard on LR. Also, Warden, not so easy to pull off. AZ. AZ's fine. Will GCS in July be on 1.29 or not? Well, if 1.29 is released by then yes. And will it be released by then? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They haven't told me when they're going to release it, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be out. I would assume we're going to have it within the next month. Don't pin me down on this. It might be longer, but that will be my estimation. Is Who Korean Orc playing yet? I haven't seen him playing in a long time. He did have a bit of a comeback, but it seemed like he fell off the map again. Moon's win rate on NetEase is 82%. Well, you know, it's ladder though, so I don't give too much about ladder. Don't put too much weight on it. Still no 1.29. Not yet! Is it really hard for you guys to be patient? We have been patient for years now. I feel like this is no big deal. I guess the hype is building though. Once the patch is out, I think I'm gonna stream a few ladder streams again. Haven't done it in forever. Will 1.29 have any regular unit changes? No! 1.29 only concerns heroes. But there will be more changes for units and items and stuff later, is what we were told. Yes, their first statement when we were in California was that it was going to be at the end of March, the patch coming out. But you know, issues come up, problems arise, things happen, and then we're going to have a bit of a delay. I think that's fine, though. The thing I'm hoping most for is that soon they're going to improve the ping more. Because when you're used to W3 Arena, the Battle.net ping is still not so good. Neo might see this differently, but Neo doesn't play so much, does he? NetEase EU needed. Yeah, NetEase is a pretty awesome client. But then Blizzard would have, it's not that easy. You have to look at it from a business standpoint. Like, in anywhere but outside China, Blizzard is responsible for Blizzard games. It's just inside China where NetEase is responsible for it. So they would be giving up their IP in their own like jurisdiction to another company, and that doesn't make much sense business-wise. Would be awesome if they had like a collaboration where you click on the Walker 3 in the Battle.net launcher and then boom, you get popped into NetEase. But it is two different companies in the end. They do collaborate, they do communicate, but they are their own entities. Who finances NetEase? Well, NetEase. NetEase is a massive company. It's part of DZ. No, wait. No, 163.com, which is a giant Chinese conglomerate. And they are the publishers for all Blizzard games in China. Because that's apparently the way you have to do business in China. You have to work with a Chinese company. Otherwise, you're just gonna get fucked over, basically. It's also the way Dota does it. They do it with Perfect World. Wasn't the base layout a counter to the Warden? Yeah, may have been. Absolutely possible. Of course, you have to kind of expect the Warden on Terranus. Still, I had never seen it before. So we're waiting for the second game, by the way. That's why I'm talking so much here. Moon 1-0 in the lead. I did seriously not expect this. Let's check out if we have some other results from the playoff stage here. Oh, not updated yet. Damn! Seems like Turbozao is not in the house today. Unfortunately. Who is the best elf at the moment? Online, live, offline, live or foggy? You know, Moon always has these good performances online, but I'm not gonna give him the throne, the Night Elf throne, until he proves himself offline, which he still has not done. Since his comeback in 2015, right? Yeah. He hasn't performed offline, which honestly is a really big disappointment to him and to his fans, I'm sure. Warcraft seems really popular in China. Neo said that there were 2 million accounts in NetEase. Is that correct? That is what I heard as well. Yes. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander? Charmander, easy, man. Alright, so here's my little Pokemon Red story. So, how old was I? I think I was 9 years old, 10 years old maybe. I had a Game Boy. I had just recently gotten a Game Boy for my birthday. And I had only one game on it, which was a pinball game with crocodiles. And I was kind of obsessed with it because it was my first video game on a Game Boy. And yeah, I played the hell out of that game. So, and for Christmas, I think it was, or something, or it was Easter, whatever, my grandma gave me Pokemon Red. And of course, Pokemon was all the rage back then. Everyone played it, everyone collected the goddamn trading cards and shit. And I played the hell out of that game. And usually it's always like, when I play a video game, I get attached, or when I play anything, I get attached to one character or to one race. You know, Warcraft, always undead. Tekken, always Hwoarang. Mario Kart, always Yoshi, you know. And there it was Charmander first, and I went into the top 4, you know, the end bosses of Pokemon, with only Charmander having been trained. No other Pokemon. I only had the other ones for like swimming and flying and all that shit. Only trained Charmander, and I shit you not, Pokemon Red, I trained him so much against like goddamn Zubats in the cave, you know, I had so many hours on this game. When I first entered the top 4, I was level 73 on my Charizard. Totally overleveled. And I had such bad skills on him. I had, what's it called, dig or something, where you dig into the ground and you dig back up. And for one round you're invulnerable because you're in the ground. Totally horrible skill build, but it had dig. And yeah, it had like flamethrower or whatever it's called. And yeah, so I easily defeated the Pokemon in the Pokemon League in the top 4, no problem. Issue was though, it didn't have enough attack points to spend to defeat them all, you know? In the end I was left with none. So, and I didn't know that Ether could alleviate that problem. So, I don't know, I think I had to train another Pokemon against random Zubats in the cave. Demon Hunter this time. So, instant expo from the AM again. Oh shit, the demon stole the last hit. Do you see this? He's far away from level 2. Because he stole the last hits of... It was not the Ogre Magi though. It was one of the Trappers. That's his level 2. Oh, that's so bad. Early Hunter's Hall. Second Ancient of War. We're gonna have Hunts. And the AM isn't even level 2. Oh shit, that's so bad. Creeping up simultaneously now. That is finally his level 2. Is he gonna have to go for the boots? Oh my god! There's only 2 peasants left here! Oh, that's so bad. Dude! When was TH like wrecked so badly recently? Well, I know when actually. It was by 1-0 in the Super GCS. Oh, he might get surrounded back here. Can he get out? Yeah, he can. So, this is not the perfect Town Hall positioning, is it? Oh shit, and Huntresses are here already. Oh my god. This is beyond disastrous. Holy shit, look at this. This is already almost GG. TH needs a number of miracles to come back here. 2.5 demon. Oh my god.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's a nice thing here. On this very map, you can creep up the ogre immediately, boom, pick up the item, run north right away, and then harass the human, possibly even before the creep camp has been taken. And that one last hit steal, making such a massive difference. Boy oh boy.
Forces are under attack.
Wisps are coming. And this is also the position where it's better to siege with APs than it is down here, by the way. Because you can plant them here, further away than it would be over here. Anyways, though, we have Hunts against Footies. Not a fight that the Footies will win, usually. Of course, they're only tier 1 here. For Moon, he's a little supply stuck. Slight macro mistake here, forgetting about the Moonwell. But in again, he goes 4 Hunts! And that's just it. Dude! I did not expect this in the slightest. That was sick.